Oh, okay. Hold on, okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Y'all might think this is a little weird that this is coming out on a Monday instead of like a Friday or like a Saturday or something like that. But I decided to post this on Monday for a very specific reason. Is because I'm going to be talking about a TV show that is actively happening. Okay, so let's get into it. Welcome to Brooklyn's Computer Show, starring Brooklyn Lindsay, me. Basically, in today's episode of Brooklyn's Computer Show. Oh, also ignore the quality. I'm filming on my computer just because I wanted to film on my computer. I thought that would be the easiest option out of the options that I had. So I just wanted to film on my computer. So yeah, and I probably will start filming on my computer a lot more often than not now. You know, than filming on my phone. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But so basically today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Gen V, which is the new Amazon Prime show. Starring Jazz Sinclair, Patrick Schwarzenegger, and oh my god, I forgot the other guy. Hold up. Oh my god. Chance. Oh, whoa. That's a last name. Perdomo? And then the show also features Lizzie Broadway, Maddie Phillips, Asa German, Mia J. Yep. A bunch of other people, basically. So this show is the spin-off show to, The Boys, which is a show basically about a satire on the superhero culture and everything like that. So that's this show. God, I'm really not doing well, am I? Okay, so basically the show follows Marie Monroe, played by Jazz Sinclair, one of the stars of the show, as she kind of figures out her way through her abilities and kind of dealing with her past trauma from her childhood and everything like that, and going to a new college where there's an underlying of evilness going on, I guess is the best way to say it. There will be spoilers in this video. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so at first I'm going to talk about characters and how I feel about them based on the first 4 episodes, because the 4th episode is already out, and the first 3 episodes came out at the same time, and this is going to be posted before the 5th episode comes out, and then yeah. So far, I'm going to give you my overall opinions on the show right now. I, so far, am very much enjoying the show. There isn't really a lot that I don't like about the show. I think it's just, really well done. There are some things I'm like, oh, that was a choice that they made. But other than that, I'm, very much thoroughly enjoying this. So, yeah. So, let's get started on my characters. We're going to get started with Marie Monroe, who is our main girl, played by Jazz Sinclair. Jazz Sinclair was in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and The Slenderman. I think she had a role in that too. And she's also known for her old relationship with Ross Lynch, which I don't even want to talk about because I'm still not over that. I felt like I was going through a parental divorce when they broke up. It hurt my soul when they broke up. I was rooting for them. We were all rooting for them. And now they're gone. Gone too soon. So Marie Monroe, I didn't explain the show at all, did I? Okay, so in the show, in the boys universe, and so that would be including Gen Z, there is a drug in the show called Compound V, which is injected into infants and children during their childhood, or if you use Temp V, which is a temporary V, Compound V, that can be injected at any age point, but it's usually injected into children and infants so that they can like grow into their powers. So basically it gives them supernatural abilities. I probably should have prefaced this by saying that. So everyone in the show is basically a superhero except for the normies, who are not superheroes because their parents didn't inject them with drugs as a baby. So basically, those are the parents who are doing right by the kids. So Marie is a bloodbender. Well, not really. Well, she can like manipulate out like blood that has like come out of people. And in the show, she killed her parents by accident in like a little like, I didn't know I had superpowers, I didn't know how to control my powers, and then boom, my parents are dead now. And her sister walks in on her, and now her sister believes she's a monster, and now they're orphans. And so Marie's in the orphanage now, and she is trying to figure out what she should do. Like, she's trying to reunite with her sister who got adopted. Marie is now 18 years old, and she got into Godolphin University. So good for her. This university is for superheroes, and it's a very elite university. Like, some of those people from that university end up being part of an elite superhero group called the Seven, which is in the boys' universe, and that is what primarily the boys is about, is the Seven and the Butchers, which is a different video for another day because I've not seen the boys. Don't shoot me, boys fans. I'm sorry. Like, oh my, like, I can already smell the boys fans coming from me being like, you're watching Gen Z and you haven't watched Gen V and you haven't watched the boys yet. Fake fan. Like, yeah, I am a fake fan. I'm a fan of Gen V. I never said I was a fan of the boys. Until now, after watching Gen V, I had no interest in watching The Boys. Like, I heard it was a good show over and over and over again. It never piqued my interest. I was just like, I don't want to watch this. But I will watch it now, maybe. And that's a big maybe. I might watch it. But back to the show. So, Gen V, oh god, where was I? Okay, so she gets into this university. She meets fellow characters in either really good situations and not so good. The first person that they meet, that Monroe meets, is her roommate Emma, who has the ability of size reduction, which that will be getting to later in the video of her abilities. She meets Golden Boy, who has the ability to set himself on fire, and he is like top dog. He is like the number one guy. He literally has already like is ready to go be in this elite group of superheroes. He is ranked number 1 in this school because the school is a ranking system of like the top 10 who are most likely to get into the school. Next person she meets is Jordan Lee, in a situation where she was not booked into a class that she wanted to get into because her plan is to major in criminology and then go to become a superhero. And when she's not accepted, she goes to the dean's office, Professor Brink's office, and before she can even meet them, they meet Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee's powers is gender shifting. In the male presenting form, they have the ability to, they are indestructible and have super strength. And in the female presenting form, they have agility and energy blasting. And so, but they meet on not so good circumstances because Jordan was the one who rejected Monroe from the school of her choice. So they didn't really meet on such good terms, but I'll explain more later on their story. And then she meets Andre in a situation where she sees this guy running really weirdly. Like, it was a very weird situation. This guy's very sketchy. She sees this guy. She sees police behind him. And so she catches him. She catches this guy. And that's when she meets Andre, being like, yo, do you know who that guy is? That's what Andre's saying. And she's like, I girl, I'm a freshman. I just got here. I don't know who anyone is. I don't know who you are. Who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm Andre Anderson. Da, 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 da. And basically, and then she meets Kate once Andre invites her to hang out, and she decides to take up on the offer and hang out with them. And yeah, and Kate has the ability to, if she touches you, she can make you do whatever she wants. Like, she has the ability to make you do whatever she wants. So, yeah, those are basically all the characters that I'm probably going to be talking about today. And now I want to go in depth into either their powers and how I feel about the characters and how I feel like that they will progress within the story. So, specifically, I'm going to start with Maria Monroe, which is the main girl. So, yeah, let's start with her. So, Marie is very new to, like, the whole, like, not being in, like, an orphanage where she doesn't have anything. Like, because she, in the beginning of the show, she didn't have a phone. Like, she doesn't even know how to use her phone still. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm just like, you don't have a phone, girl? Do you know what generation we're living in? Like, I don't know how you survived that long, but rock on, sis. Like, you're doing great. Yeah, so Marie has the power, as I said before, to manipulate blood outwardly. But later in the show, during a fun situation, she ends up blowing a body part off of some guy. That was crazy, yo. She blows a body part off some guy, but she's never done anything like that before. She's only ever controlled blood outwardly that she can see. She's never controlled blood like that was inside someone still. But this time she did. She was put in a situation where she like kind of felt like she had to, and so she did. And it was like, so I feel like throughout the story that she's gonna progress with that, like being able to shift blood. We can already see her progressing in her emotional state. When she first gets to the school, she does not plan on talking to anyone or having any friends. She plans on being very focused on school and being as successful as she can. And that kind of gets ruined after Emma convinces her to go party with the elites of the school, being Golden Boy, Andre, Jordan, and Kate. And with that, they end up getting into some trouble. She starts talking to Professor Brink, who then forces her to cover for the top 4, and she gets expelled for a little bit. That's before Professor Brink dies, because he dies in the show because Golden Boy kills him. I'm like throwing this at you, like I feel okay, like if you watch the show it would make more sense. So basically watch the show, just watch it, okay? All right, sorry. So yeah, and Golden Boy goes crazy. He dies because he kills himself. Oh, can I say that? It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine, because that's what he does. He just goes up in the air and then self-implodes. So, after he kills Brink. I realized I missed, like, so many monumental parts when I was explaining the show, but it's fine. You'll get filled in at some point. This is, like, a very, like, not good, but it's whatever. I just want to talk about the show. I really like the show. So, I think that after she gets expelled, she kind of goes back into her original state where she's like, I want everyone to leave me alone. Like, I don't want to be friends with anybody. Like, this, like, I met these people one time and now I'm covering for them. I'm getting expelled for them, and I don't deserve that because I didn't do anything wrong. It was them who got themselves in trouble, and now I'm covering for them. And so she ends up getting back into the school because Brink's dead, and like no one really knew that she got expelled or anything. So she goes back to the school, and she kind of just like stays, and like she ends up getting into criminology, and she ends up becoming the it girl of the school because she fought Golden Boy after she saw him kill Brink. That because like she fought Golden Boy, but that didn't happen. That needs to be made clear. She never fought Golden Boy. She ran away from Golden Boy, and Jordan Lee fought Golden Boy. But sorry, she's becomes top girl. She's the first freshman ever ranked in the top 10, and she gets into her school that Jordan Lee did not put her into, and actually ends up like moving up grades. Like, she is in the junior class. Like, she is in a class that only juniors would get into, but she got into that after fighting Golden Boy. So she's like the it girl. Andre is kind of mad at her for not caring enough about Golden Boy, willing to help figure out why his friend killed himself. And she's like, not to be rude or anything, but I didn't know you guys that well. Like, I met you guys one time and you guys almost got me expelled. I, like, don't want to be a part of this. I want you guys to leave me alone. Jordan Lee's upset also at her because they're like, I'm the one who fought Golden Boy. You guys never fought Golden Boy. I fought Golden Boy. And you're getting all the credit. But you didn't do anything. So that's not fair. And she's like, I almost got expelled for you because you decided to go do drugs. You know? And almost kill a girl. And I almost got expelled for you because you guys did that? Like, no, I don't owe you anything. Like, sorry. And so, yeah. But I think throughout the show's progression that, she kind of, throughout the 4 episodes I'm talking about, she progresses at the point of, like, I don't owe anyone anything. I want to be left alone, to, like, these people are actually people that I think I could trust. Maybe they could not be beneficial to me, but maybe I was wrong about my mindset on everyone should leave me alone. Maybe it's okay to let people in. Maybe I shouldn't be so scared of that. In episode 4, she finally gives Jordan the credit they deserve for their heroic actions. And, yeah, that's okay. Now I want to talk about my favorite character in the show, after I just talked about Marie. My favorite character in the show is Jordan Lee. I love Jordan. They're literally so cool. They have the coolest power. Arguably the most powerful of the whole show, since they fought Golden Boy and they fought Sam, Golden Boy's brother. Oh, I forgot about... Did I forget to mention Sam? I totally did. Oh my god. I'm 17 minutes in talking about this. This is crazy, y'all. So, Jordan Lee is arguably the powerful, but it's not getting recognition because of their gender identity and how they present themselves. Because they believe, because the people who decide the rankings don't believe that they could be profitable, could be marketable because of their gender identity, which is completely unfair because arguably they deserve it the most. They are arguably the strongest soup, one of the strongest soups. Give them a little bit more time. They're about to be, they could literally kill the whole entire 7 group in one foul swoop if they really wanted to. Give them some more training. Give them some more time, and then watch Jordan go. Watch Jordan fly. All right, but twas not the point. Jordan, I think, is going to progress from not caring so much about their rank, because originally Jordan was ranked number 2. The next person from Golden Boy, who I keep calling him Golden Boy because that's what he's called in the show. He is Golden Boy. He is the Golden Boy of the school. And he was ranked number 2 after Golden Boy. After Golden Boy's death and after Brink's death, he's ranked number 5, or they are ranked number 5. And that's unfair. And I think throughout the show's progression, they're going to lose focus on their ranking, I feel. They're going to feel that the rankings aren't that important because they're going to kind of have, like, this self-awareness in themselves, knowing that I am good enough. Clearly I'm good enough. Even if they don't say I'm good enough, I'm good enough, you know? I'm very excited for that to happen, and I think that's where they're going to progress in their story. I don't think they're going to have a lot of progression with their powers, personally, because it seems like they are at their height of their power already. Other characters, I feel, could have, like, a lot more to do with their powers, like Emma, which is going to be the next character I talked about. But I just think that they're going to start caring more about other people and not be as self-absorbed in thinking about, like, what they can get. You know, how they can get to be the highest person. Alright, and now let's talk about Emma, because I'm already 19 minutes in, and girl, I don't even know what I'm saying. So, Emma's is, what's-her-face's roommate. Emma goes through a lot of drama throughout the show. Emma's power is to size reduce, but the ways that she can size reduce is by throwing up. That's how she size reduced. She tells one of her friends this, or someone who she thought was her friend, and her friend decides to put this on the internet without her asking, and basically revealing a secret that Emma was not ready to share with the world. And so now everyone believes that she has an ED. I'll put something up if you don't know what an ED is. And she doesn't. She's just trying to explain to people that that is her power. She's tired of people pitying her and everything like that. And I think throughout the show, Emma's really just trying to find a connection and try to be nice to everyone, trying to just to make friends and just, kind of stop feeling so lonely and isolated, and that she can only be presented as this one thing, because in the show she has a YouTube channel called Little Cricket, where she kind of just like goes through the world being really tiny and everything like that, and she kind of just wants to be taken seriously. She doesn't really want to be Little Cricket anymore, but she doesn't know anything else. So I think throughout the show she's going to learn to be something else besides Little Cricket and be taken seriously throughout the discovery of her powers and how far they can actually take her. Because within the show, in episode 4, it is revealed that Emma, not only can she get really small by throwing up, by binge eating, she can get really big. So, arguably, that's pretty powerful. You can get super big by eating a lot. Like girl's a giant. She's like She-Hulk on crack cocaine, alright? And she's eating. Well, she did eat a guy's brain by accident. That's when she was really tiny and she went through a guy's, skull. Watch the show, okay? It'll make more sense if you watch the show. So maybe watch the show and then come back. Because this is, a disheveled, very disheveled, run-through of the show and the characters. Alright. And now I want to talk about Kate and Andre, because these are two characters I don't really care about, at all. I feel like they could have done so much more with Kate, and I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting all that I could get from her. Same with Andre. They're just kind of boring, and they kind of are oxymoronic. They go against their characters' values, as what I believe. So as I said before, Kate has the ability to touch someone and get them to do whatever they want. So arguably she's very powerful, but she decided to drop out of criminology and go into hero management to manage Golden Boy, who was her boyfriend before he died. Andre was Golden Boy's best friend. They were brothers, basically. They were each other's family, their second family. So why did, in the second episode, a day after Golden Boy killed himself, are Andre and Kate having sex? Huh? Who? What? Why? That doesn't make sense. Neither of them would do that. Kate gave up being a superhero for Golden Boy to manage him and be with him for the rest of her life. And Andre's his best friend and is so loyal to him that he's trying to figure out what actually happened to Golden Boy's brother, where his brother is, how to find his brother, to save his brother, when he doesn't have to do that. But he's so loyal to Golden Boy and cares so much about him that he is. So why on earth would he kind of betray him like this after he died and get with his girlfriend? Nothing there makes sense. Nothing there makes sense. Not a single thing about them makes sense. And I just don't understand why the writers thought to do that. So, I think within the series that they're gonna not be together, because they shouldn't be together. It doesn't make sense. I want them to explain why they got together. Because if they explain why they got together, in the sense that they both felt that getting together made them closer to Luke because of the relationship they had with Luke, that them getting together would kind of bring back a piece of him, and then them both realizing, no, there's no getting Luke back, this relationship is pointless, then maybe I'll be okay with the relationship. But if not, no, this relationship is stupid and shouldn't have happened. And I don't know why anyone thought that this was a good relationship to put through. I'm angry, I'm mad, because it's stupid. Okay, and now we're going to talk about another relationship, which I think, wait, let me go to my notes real quick. Sam and Emma. So Sam is Golden Boy's brother. Golden Boy was, before he died, was looking for Sam, because Golden Boy was told that Sam killed himself a few years back. that was in fact not true. Sam was still very much alive, but being experimented on in the woods. Though Luke, not Golden Boy, aka, had no idea where the woods were and could not save his brother, and then ended up dying. So, yeah, not really much of a sleigh. Sorry about that one. Dre finds out this and figures out where the woods are, which is an experimental lab underneath the school. He uses Emma's size reduction to be able to sneak her in there, and that's where she meets Sam, Luke's brother, aka Golden Boy's brother. She meets Sam, and they immediately hit it off. And now I feel that their relationship is gonna go great for a little bit. But I don't know if it's gonna last long, because it's clear something bad's gonna happen to one of them. I don't know which one, but it feels too much like a good connection. Like they're the two that have the most chemistry, and I'm just like, something's not working out here. This isn't gonna work. Like, something bad has to happen. Like, Sam also has super strength and is indestructible and is one of the most powerful supes. And he's basically like a beast. Like, he literally punched someone so hard, like, went through their stomach and, like, had their stomach come out of their mouth. Like, no way. Like Emma, like, I feel like Emma's gonna watch him do something and get so scared of her well-being that she's gonna have to leave, even though she said that she would never leave him. So I just, like, I want them together so bad, but I literally just don't know if it could happen. Like, ugh. Another ship I want to talk about, which is my second favorite ship. Marie and Jordan Lee. Enemies to lovers. That's all you gotta say, and I'm hooked. I'm on board. Like, you don't have to ask me twice. You don't gotta ask me twice. I'm on board. I'm on deck. Like, let's go! I love enemies to lovers. And they're enemies to lovers, rivals to lovers, hard. Like, they're given the trope and they're eating the trope up, right? My only problem with them is that the relationship is moving way too fast for my liking. You know? I want more tension. They have so many negative interactions with each other that when they have a positive interaction and it turns to them making out, I'm just like, where are all the, like, little positive moments? Like, they have a few when Jordan comes to save Marie from, what's his face called? Jordan comes, saves Marie from Rufus! Oh my god, that guy cannot catch a break. Well, he shouldn't be able to catch a break, but because he sucks. He's terrible. I hate Rufus, which I'll talk about later. This video is 28 minutes long. I don't know if I should make a part 2. No, we're just gonna continue. We're gonna push through, y'all. We're gonna do this together. I know y'all hate me. I promise. So I really like them. But they need more tension, like, kind of, like, instances where they're, like, you know, like, their most tension scene is where they made out, which I was just like, okay, like, that's great. But, like, I just needed a lot more positive moments between them, besides that one time at the gala where, like, Marie goes, like, hey, I killed my parents, so stop making fun of me, Jordan. And when Jordan saves Marie from Rufus, and when Jordan calls Marie an idiot for, like, giving them credit, which they were asking for. So they're kind of confusing, but they're cute, and I like them. And I think I'm biased because I also like the actors who play them. Like, I like London Thor. I like Derek Liu. Oh my god, I hope I said that right. And then I love Jess and Claire. So, yeah. I really want to see where that relationship goes and what they're going to do with that. Alright, and now I want to talk about some theories that I have for episode 5. Because, everyone's stupid. Like, every single person is an idiot, apparently. Because I was looking up, like, I was on, like, the episode 4, what's it called? And episode 4 ends off on a weird cliffhanger. They're fighting what's it called, and then it cuts off immediately, and no one has their memory, and Jordan and Marie are in bed together, but with no memory of how they got there, you know? And everyone's like, oh, it was Kate. Oh, it was Kate. It was definitely Kate. Are y'all stupid? Like, it's a genuine question. Like, are you stupid? Like, how on earth do you think it's Kate? When the same exact thing happened, Marie ends up in Rufus's room with no memory of getting there. But she ends up there. The same exact thing happens. She starts somewhere, ends up somewhere else, but no memory of getting there. Why on earth would it be Kate who would have to touch you to use her powers? She would have to touch every single one of those people without them all noticing. It was Rufus. Rufus does not need to touch you. He just needs to be in a close proximity to you. He could have been behind all of them and then wiped their memories and got them into places that they wouldn't remember. That's why they're missing chunks of their memory. So anyone who thinks it's Kate really needs to use their mind and start thinking about the episode and maybe rewatch it, because clearly you're missing something and I don't understand how. It's so obvious. And then I don't even understand. I thought he was gonna be a minor character with that little like funny thing with Kate and him, like, you know, swinging a bat into his between his legs saying Jumanji. I thought that was just like a funny thing that was gonna happen. But then he came back. Then did the thing with Marie where he wiped her memory and now she's in his room. Like basically roofing her, but with no roofie, just using his mind. And then he was also in the what to see next on episode 5 of Gen V. And y'all think it's Kate. Oh my god. If I'm proven wrong, I will literally personally give everyone who believed in the Kate theory $100. But I'm not gonna be wrong, because it makes the most sense. Like, though it would be a really fun twist if it was Kate, it's not gonna. Like, though, like, twists are cool, it doesn't make sense. Also, why do people think Jordan has any involvement in the woods? Because he was Professor Brink's TA? No! They wouldn't know anything. They believe Professor Brink was the best person ever. So then finding out that Professor Brink was in on this whole the woods thing and doing experiment on children, they would not be cool with that. And then finding that out literally broke their heart into pieces. So no, obviously they weren't involved, and you can clearly tell by the face. Like, y'all are just trying to find twists and turns, you know? But if Jordan is involved, I think I will cry. I don't think I will be very upset. It'll be very upset. And then another thing is, I know all of you guys want Tech Knight in like more of the what's it called. Tech Knight was a new character from episode 4, but I don't think they're gonna be in Gen V anymore from like in the next few episodes. I don't think they're going to be there, but I have heard that they're going to be a main character in The Boys. And Tech Knight's also, like, I was on the Reddit today and everyone was talking about Tech Knight, and I was like, why is everyone talking about Tech Knight? Like, yeah, he's a funny character, but like, talk about something else. Like, it was like 300 comments just talking about Tech Knight, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Cannot do this anymore, physically and mentally. And so yeah, basically that's all my opinions and theories on how the show is gonna go further. And I'm so sorry that this was so long and like so disheveled and like so not coherent or anything. Very sorry about that. That is completely my bad. I should have definitely had more layout, but I just really wanted to make a video about the show just because I really like it a lot, and I'm very excited to see where it goes and how it goes. And I will be giving you guys another little thing about Gen V episode 5 when that comes out on Monday. So have an amazing rest of your Monday, y'all. Peace out. Alright, and that is a cut.